Good morning. I haven't seen you all in about 2 weeks. So I decided to log in and make a video today. All right. So I know my videos are normally like straight to the point, jump in and start trading. But today I need to give a little bit more of an explanation. For 22 years now? Yeah, no, 18 years. I've been a special ed teacher and a basketball coach. So my job has primarily been to figure out how to make things easier for people. So today what I want to show you is a simpler way or a simplified way to do some trading. Now, for those of you that are more seasoned traders or you got into the original Forex, you should have something on your phone that looks like this, and it's called MetaTrader 4 app. This is basically not necessarily a secret weapon, but it's a reinforcement for my trading. All right, so when I set my chart up, start from the beginning. All right, so I'm logged in. And when I set my chart up, well, let me log in again. I'm sorry. And I apologize that this is kind of all over the place. I'm normally way more crisp than this, but I had somebody to inbox me and ask me to make a new video for the week, and I'm really carving out time. So this is kind of impromptu for me, but when you're trying to help people, you do what you do. Okay, so I'm logged in, and I'm gonna switch my account over to Candle Chart. And then I'm gonna come here to the actual candles, and I wanna select Heikin because I like these. They are a better indicator due to the time because we're trading on a 1 minute chart. And then for the indicator, I'm only going to select the RSI, Relative Strength Index. That's all I want. And once again, because I'm old, I'm gonna make my line bigger and bolder so that I can see it. Okay, RSI numbers are going to be located right here. So it's going up to 48. If it drops below 48, then I know to start looking for the down direction. But I'm focused on this tip right here as well as the candle color. That's what that's going to be. And then my backup to that is going to be my MetaTrader 4. Now, when you set your functions, if, like I said, if you've been in Forex, if you've been in IML, as you can see, like I have been, I think this is like my second or third year trading, but I leave my settings the same. But my second box right here, I only have RSI right there, and I made it hot pink. I didn't change the numbers or anything like that. And then in my top box, I got an EMA, which is set on the 5 and the 20, because that's going to give me a confirmation of the direction, as well as I have the Heikin cloud, because I used to trade with Dr. Kathy. I'm sorry, not Heikin cloud. What am I trying to say? Ichimoku cloud, because I used to trade with Dr. Kathy. And then I also have the PSAR, because that's something else that she uses, because it confirms direction. So the way that I'm going to use this, all right, I got my chart set up the way that I want it. I want to find a percentage. I like to trade at 90%. USD RUB is at 90 currently, and normally one of the CADs will be. Don't see it. Looking for one at 85%. We have Euro USD. We have GCAD. All right, so what we want to do is we want to select the one that has the best size candles for right now. Looking at GCAD, candles look okay. Looking at GBP, JPY, candles look good there. And Euro USD. Got a little bit more consolidation in these candles. Let's go back to GJ. All right. Now the next thing that I do is I also have my iPad. All right. So let's get logged in here. And once again, I'm just reinforcing my chances of getting closer to 90% on my trades. And this one, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave it on the tick chart. So on my MacBook, I actually have candles populated. On my iPad, I'm leaving the tick chart. My purpose of using the tick chart is it's going to show me the best entry. Now, what I mean about that, right now we have a green candle on GJ. When I look at the tick chart for GJ, I see that it's actually moving down. So I want to enter while it's moving down because of the fact that it's going to come back up. How do I know that it's going to come back up? Well, when I look at the RSI right here, it's pointed up, as well as the fact that I have a green candle. Now, on these particular trades, I normally trade those for a minute and I keep it at a low level, because if we were to pull this in, we're going to see that this was moving down, then it went back up, now it's moving down again. So technically, that's pullback. I don't trade pullback longer than a minute, and I don't trade high on pullback. So what I've been doing lately is I make between $200 to $300 a day, and then I pull it out. And then I start over the next day. The best trading hours for me, honestly, have been 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then I take a nap and I get up and I trade again about 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. and my day is really done. I pull out the cash, pay the bills that I need to pay, or schedule whatever flight that I want, and then I'm done. All right, so let's go for a trade. All right, so right now, my RSI right here, it's kind of pointed up a little bit. It's at 40, but all right, it just jumped up to 54. That's a good indicator that that's going to be a put. So I'm going to take a buy for a minute at $1. Also, when I look at the tick chart, it was currently in a dip. So it was a good opportunity for me to buy, because when it dips, it normally comes back up. So right now I am in profit. And then you can't really see it, but the RSI on my phone, if you look at that pink line right there, it's pointed up. So that's also my third indication that it's a buy. And I won that trade. All right, let's take another one. Let's go $3 this time. All right, so right now, oh, hold on, my RSI moved. It's definitely not what I wanted. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to pull it back down. I'm just gonna delete it and add it back. All right, so the candles are a tad bit short. However, we see we got a red candle here. The RSI is kind of pointing down. And when I watch the numbers, it just dropped from 37 to 35. That's an indicator of a sell. Not only that, when I look at the tick chart, it actually pulled up. Now it's going back down. I'm in profit. And let's see how it works out. And as well as if you look here, it's kind of going back and forth. When I entered that trade, the RSI, my phone was down, but now it's pointed up. However, I'm still in profit. It's kind of going back and forth. Let's see what happens. Not in profit anymore. It's actually moving up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to re-enter that trade. I'm going to double up at $7. And all right, my entry looks good. I'm currently in profit. My candle on my phone is black. The RSI is pointed down on my phone. RSI right here is definitely pointed down. And we're in profit. Let's see how it goes. Almost there, about 1 second left. Boom, we won that trade. All right, let's take another one. All right, when I look at my RSI on the phone, it's kind of pointed up. Same thing here on the computer. So let's enter a buy. See what we get. It's in profit. It's coming down now. Back in profit. And we won the trade. So once again, let me go over the settings, explain exactly what it is that I have here. I'm using the candle chart. So when I come in, I'm going to click for candles. Then I'm going to actually come to candles. I'm going to click on Hakanashi. Once again, I like those because Hakanashi trades according to time. All right. Second thing on my indicator, I'm putting in the RSI. And once again, I mean, it's just one indicator. This should make trading for you extremely simple. The only thing is make sure you open a second window, or I like to use my iPad so that I can just keep them side by side. I don't really like split screen. And I can see exactly if that tick chart is moving up or down, and that's how I get my perfect entry. Also, to reinforce the direction of my trade, I look at my MetaTrader on my phone. And like I say, right now, I mean, I've had two $3,600 days, like days I felt like, hey, I'm hot, I'm just gonna keep trading. That is definitely not recommended. And honestly, I trade all pairs with this: USD, RUB, USD, SEK. The only pairs that kind of give me trouble with it is anything that's attached to the Canadian money. But I'll be honest with you, some days I make a ton of money. It's a gift or it's a curse. Like when I had the $3,600 day, I was trading AUD CAD. I was trading Euro CAD. And like I said before, the main thing with trading is the more time that you spend with the market, the better you're going to be able to develop a feel for it, play around with the indicators, and whatever whichever one you come across, like it gives you that confidence, then that's your indicator. Like that's what you should be using to trade. But for me, like I said, I like to make things as simple as possible. And using the stochastic and the stochastic RSI, I do that as well. I change my chart over from candle sometimes, and I use the line or I use area. And it's different things that work for people. So the easiest strategy that I have actually come across has been using the RSI. And I've had some people to actually tell me that it was successful for them. So that's my video for this week. And like I said, if you need my help, just reach out. I hate trading with no music. Um, so KLC, the drum major, has actually given me permission to use his music in my videos. So I'll get that done. And so it won't be so much dead air in the videos. But like I said before, if you need my help, send me a message and I'll do what I can to help you. All right. Happy trading. Y'all go make some money.